So the next job we're going to tackle is to replace the seals on the fuel tap. It leaks constantly, regardless of whether the fuel tap is on or off, so I've got a seal kit for that. And while we're in there, we're going to try and find out why the fuel gauge doesn't work. I'm suspecting it's something to do with the float inside the tank. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but that looks a little rusty there. But quite rusty there. So I'm not sure how to test them. May just be a replacement part. So we leave it off for a minute, we'll have a look at it when after I've done the tap. Okay, and there we go, another load of gunk and crap. So we'll give it a little clean up and we'll try to change all these rubbers. And there's like a little rubber kit inside there, I believe, so okay, so it looks quite simple inside. There's a normal O-ring seal and the funny smiley face looking seal. Quite straightforward, I think. Cool. Okay, so smiley face in first. Okay, just noticing this pre-filter has got a tear in it. Just a little bit annoying. See if I can do something about that later. Okay, so I've connected the fuel tank sensor to the wiring, and if I operate it by lifting up, this, it is trying to go. There it goes. So I'm wondering if there's any crud or crap inside the actual mechanism. I don't think you're going to open them up, but I'll probably give it a try. If it's not working anyway, you might as well have a little go. So holding it all the way up there, it's trying to get to the full. It's trying to go down again. Give it a wiggle. Anyway, it tries to keep going up. So I'll have a go at taking that apart and see what we can do. Okay, so I opened this up and there was a lot of rust in it. I didn't realise the camera wasn't recording. It was kind of like the stuff you'll see in there. So just using a bit of contact cleaner, I give it a little clean. Like I say, I'm not sure if you're supposed to clean these or mess with them at all. I very much doubt it. But the way I look at it, if it's broken, there's no way you can break it anymore. So I've cleaned that up reasonably well. It was all this rust and crap that was inside it. So we'll put that back on and see if it works any better. Okay, so now that I've cleaned the fuel sensor, or the fuel float, whatever you'd like to call it, I've connected it up to the bike and it's in the sort of lower position now, so empty tank, and obviously that is the full position. So I'm now going to just check that it works, see if we've cured the problem. Okay, hopefully you can see the fuel gauge there. I'm just going to kind of flick this float kind of halfway, see what happens. Okay, it's taking a little while to get there, and they tend to, I find, on fuel displays. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we've got it to full. Just going to take it back down now to halfway. See how that drops, if it does. So here it goes. So it's dropping nicely. I guess it moves slowly because as you're sloshing the fuel around on the bike or car, whatever you're actually driving, you don't want the reading to be going up and down all the time. So that's roughly halfway. Let's try and put it now to, still dropping a little bit. Yeah, that's about it. Let's drop it to about a quarter. So that's about a quarter. There it goes. It's should sort of hold somewhere near there. Good. Let's go back up to 3/4 then, see what it does here. Okay, so that's given a reasonably accurate reading. Let's just let it drop back down to the bottom. Okay, I'd call that pretty successful. Good, so that saved me buying a whole new float, or that saved me buying a fuel sensor. Okay, so the underside of the tank does have some surface rust on it. It's not particularly bad, but before it gets any worse, I'm just going to paint it. I've managed to get hold of some smooth red hammerite. I would have painted it in black because it doesn't matter, it's on the underside, but I came across the red, so I thought I'd go with the same colour. All I got to do now is rub this down. Okay, I've given this a light rub down, I've degreased it. I'm not particularly worried about a perfect finish, I'm just trying to cover up some of the rust. Okay, there we go, so that's all finished. It's purely rust prevention, it's not cosmetic. But it does look quite nice. Okay, we're just going to get the fuel tap back on and the fuel level float. Just a bit of a word of advice, if you're going to repair one of these, I think I paid about £11 for the repair kit. That cost a fiver on its own, so it's about 16 quid. You can buy a whole aftermarket fuel tap for about 5 quid on eBay. Even if you don't use it, you can cannibalise it and get the bits off it, so it would be a damn sight cheaper. I just wanted to keep the authentic look rather than something brand new and shiny, but like I say, you can save yourself a few quid by buying the whole thing. Okay, just get some fuel into it to make sure it holds. It's better, we seem to be holding fluid. If you like that, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.